Hey people, we're back with another montage here. Sans music this time. Maybe you've seen this car. I made a full-length video of it, but this is a Majorette Camargue. Kind of a 70s sports car. It was awful rough. Spent an awful lot of time trying to get the marker or paint off the glass. It was embedded into the glass basically, so I had to sand it and scrape it. But I think it turned out all right. I painted the side trim black just to give it a little bit more contrast. Put some silver in the taillights. It's my first majorette that I had ever done, so that was kind of a fun one. And again, there's a full-length video of this. If you want to watch it, just click on my channel and you'll see that video posted. Next up, we've got a Mustang. It's my second Mustang I've done recently, but this was a yellow Boss Mach 1 Mustang. And paint was awful rough. Glass was in poor shape. So I didn't care for the yellow personally, so I painted it blue. Real pleased with the way the glass came out. Looks real good, I think. Thought about painting the hood black like the original was, but I decided to just go with a blue hood on it. I had a friend in high school, Al Lassard, who drove one of these and had a black vinyl top on it. 351 Cleveland, and he'd just lay patches everywhere. I used to sit in the back. He was a couple years older than me. I'd sit in the back seat, and he was like an idol to me. The guy was a pretty cool kid. Next up, we got a Mercury. These were made in Germany originally. The car obviously is a Matchbox, but this was an Opel, essentially, imported into the U.S. My mom had one of these when I was in high school. She really liked it. It's a good car. This thing obviously has seen some tough times. There's no hood, and I didn't do anything with the hood, as you can see, but I just felt like I wanted to restore this thing because it was in such bad shape. Try to figure out something with the hood eventually, but right now it's she's a street rod, hoodless. Went with kind of a 70s Volkswagen color almost. And next up we've got a Matchbox king size Lamborghini Miura. And this was pretty rough. As you can see, there's no rear window. I think those were louvers actually, but I just replaced it with a little piece of clear plastic. And a lot of oxidation on the metal, so it took some sanding. But I think this turned out pretty good. It's not quite the same color. It's more of a reddish than maroon. I think this is one of the most beautiful sports cars. I really admire the design of this car, especially for its time. It was quite forward thinking when it came out. Mid-engine. Got the crows out in force again. I live across from a shrine here, a little temple with quite a few trees in it, and that's where all the crows like to hang out. They've built their nest in there, massive nest, and they've built it out of coat hangers that they've stolen from balconies around the neighborhood. Kind of interesting when I first saw that. Last up, we've got a Toyota Celica GT, and this is a Japanese company. I forget who it is right now. What? Hey, it's in my garage. I can't think of it, but it's a Japanese manufacturer. The model is, and pretty good detail on it. I was impressed with that. But when I got it, you can see there's no windshield posts, and it was pretty rough. The glass had a bunch of glue on it. Kids write on their cars all the time, or parents probably do, so they don't lose them, I guess. But almost every car I buy secondhand has got some kid's name written on it, which I wouldn't want if I was a kid. I don't want names written on the cars. But anyway, I got the name off, sanded it down, made some windshield posts for it, and put it all back together. And it turned out all right. We got most of the glue off the glass. Tomica, that's the name I was trying to think of. But anyway, people, thanks for watching, and keep your eyes open for future videos. I don't think I'll be doing this format, but I did make videos of these, and that's why I've done it this way. So, see you later.